What's going on, everybody? Breaking news, if you have not yet heard, the rumors are swirling that PSA just purchased SGC. What does this mean? Oh, it means so much. My initial reaction is this is not a good thing for collectors. I have been preaching since the day I started my channel that competition is good for the consumer. We're the consumer. Collectors are the consumer. If there's no competition between the two biggest vintage grading companies, and now they're one, do we think that's going to make, I don't know, turnaround times faster? Why would they have to be faster? Do we think that would make prices cheaper? Why would they lower prices? What happens with the slabs? Right? If all your stuff are in SGC slabs and now you send something to SGC, is it going to be in a PSA slab? What? Now, can I confirm it? No. But it is swirling everywhere, and it seems to be legit. This does not appear to be a drill. It does not appear to be fake. So what happens now? What do we do now? You know, we've been talking about how SGC slabs aren't as nice. We've been talking about how, or at least as sleek. We've been talking about how SGC is cheaper and has the customer service. And we've been complaining about PSA's customer service. Is this going to help PSA's customer service? Where's the competition now? Who's going to push them? Now, is there something else going to happen? Now, I mean, we can only speculate, right? We can only speculate on why did this just happen? You know? Is something going on with Beckett? Is Fanatics somehow going to be involved? Was Fanatics trying to get involved and this was a block? Why did this happen? Now, obviously, this is all, you know, I mean, like, I just found out about this, you know, within the last hour. And how will this shake out? Again, I don't think that it's a benefit for us. I mean, if Ford buys Chevrolet, do we think that trucks are going to get better? Are they going to innovate? Are they going to have new designs? Why would they? Why would they need to? The biggest competitor's gone. I don't know what is going to happen with this. So many questions. What happens with Peter Steinberg? I mean, pretty much everybody likes Peter, don't we? We all kind of like Peter. Now, is Peter going... I'm assuming Peter will now be an employee for PSA. But who knows? I hope so, because he's an asset. Now, who fills the void? What about the people who really don't like PSA? Because there are a lot of people out there that don't like PSA. And now, SGC, their company, is not there. So where do they turn? Where do those people go? Do they go back to PSA and say, well, I guess this is what I got to do now? Or do those people go to somewhere else? CGC? I don't know. I mean, I think this is not good for collectors. The only thing I can think is something else is going on with one of the other companies. And maybe Fanatics? We will certainly find out soon. You know, again, if I just take a step back and try to take a deep breath and say, well, is this going to be potentially better? Could this potentially be better? I mean, I suppose. Usually less competition does not usually end up better, but I'm trying to be positive here. Now, if SGC brings over some technologies or streamlining or management to PSA? I don't know. And what happens to all these people who've been crossing all over PSA slabs into SGC slabs to get them to match? Is there no longer going to be an SGC slab? Do they now have to cross back over to PSA? And then if PSA owns SGC and you cross over, are they going to honor the grades? So if I have a card in an SGC slab and now PSA owns SGC, and I take that and now everything's going to be in a PSA slab and I go to cross it over from SGC to PSA, will it stay in the same grade or are they going to regrade it? Is it one company and you're buying those cards in those holders and you're going to honor those grades? Or are those grades not going to be honored? You know, Peter's been talking about working on a database, on a registry. And he's been saying it's coming. Does that mean, is SGC going to just be under PSA? Will PSA be the parent company? Right? Is it going to be like how, Disney owns ESPN? So it'll be the ESPN brand, and then there will be the Disney brand. Will there still be a SGC brand, or will everything become PSA? I don't know. Now, obviously, the information is coming out quickly. It's going to be interesting how this all plays out. We don't know much now. Obviously, I'll be following this closely. Obviously, I will share with you anytime I find anything out about this. I will let you know as soon as I can. But the rumors seem to be legit based on the things that I've read and based on what is currently coming out quickly. Again, initial reaction from Greg at Midlife Cards is this is not good for collectors. This is not good for consumers. We'll see what happens.